guys, Ralph here. Right, I've got a little bit of a video. I'm going to show you a little bit of upcoming, because I've had a mailbag anyway. Plus I've got a few changes in the garage. I've received in the mail these two little babies. Now what they are, let's get these open. Strong man. Get these open. Urgh. Strong Chinese plastic, impenetrable my man, is extension cables for the joystick ports. Now what I'm going to do with these is, when I bought a load of stuff on eBay, there was a lot with the PlayStation, PS2 and other bits and bats, there was a couple of controllers. Now remember on this one, the Competition Pro, I think there was a split on this one. Yeah, there's a split there. It's only into there anyway, which could easily be repaired, but what I'm going to do is just completely change the lead for it. It should be long enough, but this one is actually split through some of the cables anyway, so that's going to get fully changed. I'll have a good strip down and see what's what, get a good clean up. I mean, I can't play any of these because I don't have any consoles with that adapter on it, so that kind of, well, to be honest, it'll either go on eBay as it works fine, or we'll have something in the garage eventually, and I'll be able to try both these Competition Pros out. Series 3, and they're both Series 3, just that one's got all the turbo switches. Never had one of these when I had a Mega Drive. That's obviously what they are. Something about that, a Mega Drive console, it's like I feel the callus on my thumb starting to come back again. And you play this, you play Sonic, yes, yes. It toughen up this part. You don't understand nowadays with soft rubber pads on the joysticks, on the joypads, and it's this solid plastic, and this has been a little bit worn, just needs a little bit of a tidy up. That's not too much. This one looks pretty good actually, some really good play in that. It does seem a lot flatter down, but yeah, that's going to be a project. Now, slight changes to the garage. Now you may have noticed that there's something here. Now, I had originally my test bed over there. Now, let's just twist this down. I have the TV here, so at least we can angle in and angle out to test stuff instead of going, oh, wait a minute, just taking this up down and walking off. So, hence the TV put on the stand here. I mean, I might have to go a little bit further out, but no, it should be fine actually. We've got enough space there to get on with this, and we should be okay. And I've got all the cables over here that I need. A monitor port there in case of a PC, PlayStation port, as well as having a coaxial one there as well, which also over here. Just trying to get away from having to move this. Coaxial port comes into the PlayStation anyway. Everything comes on the back of the TV, and the Xbox control, the Xbox AV cables. So I'll be able to use anything that I have actually got at present. So we should be okay for a little while. Right. So mailbag over with. What I want to do is introduce you to something. You thought I'd get up on this. Well, I did. And yeah, this was going to go on eBay. This was going to be freebie if somebody wanted it. If they didn't want it, it was probably just going to be just sat collecting dust, doing absolutely nothing. Now, all I have got is this, and that's it. Now, I had problems getting a 9-volt positive shielded outer power supply or swapping over. The way I did it, if you've noticed on the other videos, I took cables where the battery compartment is straight into it, and it didn't seem to work. It kept burning out a resistor, and I couldn't figure out exactly why. So I found something. Now in the box, and I don't know if it was there originally, not the box for this, but I've put everything in a box with all the console stuff. Ta-da! No, you can't see that, but box here, loads of goodies in. That's safe over here. And inside this, and I don't know why, ta-da! I noticed this yesterday, and I thought, oh, look at that, 9 volts, hooray, 9 volts. Well, I'm sure I've got a 9 volt transformer somewhere else, or I was using the multi one where I can change the voltage onto 9 volts. I just noticed this thing has actually got a USB on it, or it's too early in the morning to actually remember, but that's fine. That can transfer between quite a lot of voltage anyway. Goes over from 3 volts up to 12 with 1.5 volt increments. It's a 2.1 amp, so it should produce enough for anything I've actually got. It doesn't seem to be too much, but if it burns out, it burns out. I'm not really bothered. It wasn't cost much, but so this is exactly what I needed, and I don't know whether or not it came with this, came with all the other stuff that's come with me, or come with other donations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a dramatic recreation of what I did yesterday. So pausing the video, and we're back in a second with what actually happened. Oh look, there's a Grandstand 3000. It doesn't work. Let's just try it and see if I can blow it up. Right. Don't know why I'm going to keep this. I might throw it in the bin, because I'm bloody useless. Alright, quit with the crappy video. Pretend accent. Oh, look. I found a transformer. Let's have a go at plugging this in. What's the worst that could happen? Are you ready for this? Da, 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 da. It fits, for one. Oh well, wonder what'll happen there. Hello? Hello? How did that happen? That must just be a one-off. That can't happen again. So, hence the television up here. Let's try something. Turn the TV on. I know, thrilling viewing here, folks. Yeah, press mute, that might be a good idea. Now, as these never had the, it only went through the coax for the picture. Then it had the sound going through the front. Obviously, you saw in the video it had the speaker behind here. But all I can think is what a bloody idiot. Didn't try the right power source, and this thing works like a charm. Right. Let's go out of practice. Right, I can do a proper review on this thing now, can't I? Almost. Right. So, on our switch. Fast and slow speeds the ball down. Speeds the ball down? Wow. Speeds the ball up and slows it down. Auto serve means that this button here, which is a serve button for this controller, is completely useless. If you put it on well, auto save on. Reset buttons on this one. It's not like, here's my controller, here's my fire button. It's you, player one has control over the serve, player 2 has control of the reset. So, this was what they call football. 2 yellows, 2 blues. Now, I've got a confession to make. I thought I had one of these when I was a kid. I remember the Grandstand, never remember the Adman, but I don't fully remember this being black, and I definitely don't remember this being green. So I think I had the Adman 2000, which was the black and white version, exactly the same apart from everything's black and everything else on here is white, ball white, bats white, field white. So, unfortunately, or fortunately, I've got a better one, but go through it again. This is a football game. You've got 2 against 2, 1 goalie, 1 not. Twist to make them move. Down for tennis, which is just a straight over tennis game. Let's press reset to get it working. See, this is meant to be a 2-player game, obviously. Modeling so well. Now, this switch here is a little bit iffy. There we go. It does feel very loose. So I'm going to strip that off and get that in. And get it fixed. I'm also going to replace the resistor on this because... Oh, the infinite loop. Because the resistor on this was burning out again. Was showing external, so I just left it going. If you saw the video, it was just blackening and smoking, so I'm going to replace that again. I have got spare anyway, so it's not a big thing to get it replaced. But back onto this. 20 and 40 degrees, that's the angle it hits you from your back. Your 40 degrees brings more of an angle to it, make it more tricky. It's more like difficulty level 2 or something, if there was one. But still, the infinite loop. But then you can go higher. Ha ha! Oh no! Blue wins. Ah no, yellow does. So, next game was squash. One would always go through, if it was his serve, would only be one person who could hit it. I'm sure it was yellow or no, blue. Yellow. Ah, blue. Ah no. I'll handle game anyway. Once you get to 15, that were it. Practice, you know, just sat against the wall, just having a good bash out on your own. So reset on that one. See, the problem with LCD, LED, there's LED too, LCD TVs, is when they refresh, it doesn't go straight into it like a CRT television used to. Hence the black, the blue in. It's obviously gone straight to blue there as a screen saver, screen protector, just doesn't show you the static. But it takes a while to come in, so I usually miss that. But yes, you could do this and just play with yourself merrily. Do you understand why the practice is scored? Because if you get 15, that means you've lost. You're pathetic. You're miserable. But yeah, this thing works. I'm happy with that. Auto save off. So now to press that to get it saved. No, don't. I'll get it set. Oh. Tricky. Yeah, this all works. But yeah, not for sale anymore. You can't have it. But trash to well, almost trash to actually working. So I'm gonna get another strip down video of this done, and this will be up to 100%. It's already looking quite good anyway. Just then we touched the controllers because we stopped on that anyway. There's a piece of plastic cracked underneath there, which I'm gonna re-put on, re-glue on, and reinforce it behind, because I think they're really weak, because they're pieces that just help wedge in the controllers a little bit. So if they're forced out a little bit, then it'll hold like a spring. But that one broke off. It's holding a piece of plastic. Let's see there. But yeah, all good. Right. I don't know if I can't find the cardboard then, but yes. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll get this thing stripped down. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you very much for watching.